This video is going to be about the performance meeting. One important thing that you will need to do before actually going on to the performance meeting is taking a look through the conversations, take a look at the AI results and write down some improvements that you see yourselves, identify if there was any issues, and then bring those to the client so that they can see that you're actively working on improving the AI as well. Performing meeting is definitive, and the point of this meeting is to address any concerns they may have and show them that the AI is a valuable asset to their business by asking good questions. And depending on what AI services you are providing them, the questions are going to vary, but essentially you have a lot of good questions here that you want to ask them. And by asking these questions, you'll find out if they ran into any issues, and if they did, you want to focus on acknowledging these issues and addressing them. In this situation, the customer really needs to feel heard in this situation and needs to see that you understand and will work on the feedback that they're providing. You'll also find out here if the solution is making a difference in their business and be able to compare the results you're giving them with the ones they are achieving themselves. So it's important to compare and conclude those results when you can. For example, when you ask about their pickup rate on their appointments and they tell you it's 60% on the ones that you sent them, and that's significantly higher than the pickup rate they mentioned in the beginning, make sure to use that information and conclude by saying, oh, that's great. If I remember correctly, you usually have about 30% of people pick up the phone. So 60% is a huge bump. Why do you think that is? And then have them do the conclusion. The point is, every time you can make a comparison and make them understand what value you're adding. The final question is, and you want to personalize this to their feedback and the services you're offering. Do you want to continue engaging the leads over text with AI and keep these appointments coming? You can also add their concerns into the question by saying, if we make the AI sound more human, or once we make the calendar integration more seamless, do you want to continue? Once they answer, you want to set very, very clear expectations on how you'll be proceeding, whether it's fixing something before you start again, resuming the AI, or just the need to send over more leads. Depending on what it is, you want to make sure to set up another meeting in a few days, or if you just resume the campaign, set it up in another week. Once you've set the expectations and another meeting, you can finish off the meeting by saying, do you know anyone else that could use this? Then let them respond and open up to the idea of a referral where they get paid 20% of the revenue. And then once you've had a good performance meeting, this is the beginning of a very long and good partnership, because it already sets the standards that you will always be on the lookout for their AI. They'll see that you're actively working towards getting the AI to a point where you can both just relax and not take a look at every conversation, and that the system itself is working and providing the business real value. And there's no reason that you guys wouldn't continue to work together until the end of time. So this is the last video of the current launch that we did. And if you did watch to the end, please let me know. I'd love to see who actually watched this far. And on the post, please give any feedback on what we can do to improve. We won't get mad if you have negative feedback. We actually love it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, peace.